All right, let's just adjust this right quick. Perfect. Hey everyone, Chris here from Realridesharestories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on real rideshare rides, start now by hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. So what's going on, everybody? Pretty crazy week so far. And as what's up, Addison? How's it going? Beacon, what's up? So as the title states, why can't all nights driving Uber and Lyft be like this? And I'm going to put some context behind this, exactly what it was. So I hope first everybody had a awesome Thanksgiving. Go Bills. They won. That was awesome. So really excited about that. I ate my face off. 2 different meals, which was great. What's up, Lisa? How's it going? Yeah, so it was great. But I do hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. One quick announcement also. I always say, make sure you have a dash cam wherever it might be. I know Black Friday is today and just winding down, at least in some areas, but it's probably going to go on quite a bit. But the B2W dash cam has 30% off today. The link's in the description below, so if you ever want to get a dash cam and save some money, that B2W is 30% off today. I don't know if the Van True has. I didn't look to see. But yeah, so if you need a dash cam and haven't gotten one yet, highly suggest getting one. Yeah, best Bills game so far, 100%. It was a really good game all around. Little nail biter there for a minute at a couple of different plays, but overall it was fantastic. And being able to take that V form for the final 2 minutes was just awesome. So it was some icing on the cake. Go Bears. But yeah, so let's get right into it first. And the answer is, or the question was, why can't all nights be like this one? And it was Blackout Wednesday. And I don't mean how crazy busy it was, because it was insane. Every ride I took, within a minute when I started the ride, I was getting another ping for another ride. I mean, it was fantastic. Oh, and I mean, probably 60 or 65% of the rides that I took were all surge, which was great. But I'm not talking about how busy and how crazy that was. What I'm talking about is the people that were getting in and out of the car. It was just awesome. The whole night, I was driving all night. I started about 9. I got out a little bit later than I wanted to, but I was at a party beforehand. So I got out, it was about 9 when I started, and then I got home around 4 a.m. Buffalo is known for drinking. The bars are open till 4 a.m. And usually it's called Blackout Wednesday for a reason, to get blackout drunk. Now, everybody I took, I don't know, I think 20 rides or so between that amount of time. And it was just a lot of fun. There was only one real crazy ride, and it was just a weird conversation, which I will be uploading in the next few days. So yeah, it's a very unique thing, because usually that type of night you'd think you're gonna get some crazy drunks or crazy stories or something that's going on besides, because of what the night it was. And no, it really was just a fun night all around. Everybody that got in the car, just good conversation, a lot of fun, a good time. And yeah, it was great. You made 250. Awesome. That's pretty much exactly what I made. So yeah, it was good. And you were in the area, Lisa. Next time, if you ever come in the area, we'll have to get together. I know you were on Nick's live stream, so that was cool, but yeah, you'll have to get on. What's up, Bridget and Ken? How's it going? Had a night like that, so busy, 20 plus mins between pickups, one ride stacked on the other. People were thanking me for coming to the car and having heat. Yeah, it's funny, Ken, that's pretty much exactly what happened here. I mean, tips were, they weren't bad, but at least on Wednesday night, but it was surge. I mean, back to back to back to back on surge. And it was like 950, 975, 625 surge. And I mean, it was fantastic. But again, like I said, I'm not worried about the busyness. Like, that's great. It's always awesome to have a really, really busy night, but it's more the attitude that people have. And I get that, yeah, sometimes people get drunk, people get belligerent, people get, just stupid and say stupid and do stupid things. But overall, why can't it just be fun? Why can't it just be a good time? People come in, they're respectful, they're enjoying a good night, and they're having a good time. And yeah, I know, like I said, we're gonna run into a few problems because some people just drink too much, or just coaxed into that or whatever. That's fine here and there, but it shouldn't be the normal where it's this constant battle between drivers and passengers. And I really hope that people are kind of going to take a turn for the better. And what's really weird is I was also out Tuesday night, so it was the night before, and I don't know what was in the air. Something was going on that was really crazy, and a couple of the rides were just like, whoa, what is going on here? So tomorrow, that is actually going to be tomorrow's video. That's going to be uploaded. So you guys can check out Tuesday and the craziness there, just with some of the drunk people and the conversations that they were having. But yeah, it was just pretty crazy. Yeah, so what's going on? Seeing some of the comments, sorry. Bridget, you're avoid driving because a lot of underage kids. Sorry to hear. Yeah, you got to be right on that ball sometimes. And that, that right there shouldn't be policed by Uber and Lyft drivers. That should be policed by Uber and Lyft during the account creation process. I don't know why they're not doing that, but, well, I mean, I know why they're not doing that. They're just trying to get the money and say, 18 and over only, or somebody has to be at least in the car at 18. And that's really what it's about, because then they can say, we have 43 million passengers that have downloaded the app, including people who are under the age of 18 will be included in that number. They don't care. Yeah, Bridget, I knew it was New Orleans. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, hopefully that won't be too invasive on, trying to get you to do your normal Uber and Lyft business. It wasn't the biggest day of the year. Oh yeah, New Year's Eve is of course. New Year's Eve, Halloween weekend, the day before Christmas Eve, so the 23rd. That's a huge day as well too. I think, Nick, you're in Buffalo. Obviously, we know that any excuse to go out and drink, people are going to do it here in Buffalo because, well, why not? So, that is one thing. Elton John concert night. Oh, damn. Nice. Yeah, I believe that. There's a lot of people out for that. And then Surge is going to be crazy. Lisa, it was a fun night. Yeah, it was great. You're getting pizza and delivered at 10. Okay, cool. I'm going to have some pizza then too. You have still tips coming in. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's great. Should have stayed out later. Nick, what time did you go to? Yeah, Surge in Buffalo lit up like a Christmas tree. I actually took a picture of it. I went offline real quick. After a ride because I needed to take a break, go to the bathroom. Surge around the entire area was just crazy. I couldn't even fit the amount of surge in the picture showing the prices. So I had to zoom it out just as much to show the prices. I'll try posting that in the community tab just so you guys could see. But yeah, it was awesome. That was so much fun. It was such a great night. So many good people. And like I said, I just don't understand why people can't be like that all the time. Elmwood to Forest to Chippewa. Oh, it's so much more than that, Beacon. Have most fun with tourists. Always asking about restaurants, places. Yeah, I enjoy that too. When they come here, that's a lot of fun. More festivals opening up nice. Gotta love Surge when they give you a large portion of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, 20-minute rides paying 50 plus. Bayou Classic. Okay. Best day ever is coming. We got a couple of good days coming up. Halloween night was huge. Yeah, Halloween's pretty good. The weekend before is good. And I think Halloween 2020 is on a Friday night, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be crazy next year. So just be smart, make good decisions, don't get deactivated for anybody else. Uber's taking the rights away. You have up to 30 days to opt out. Yeah, Frank, I was forwarded the 26-page new TOS that Uber is putting out. I didn't get it yet, and I don't know if it's just affecting certain parts, say in California, because they're trying to do everything they can to readjust so they don't have to go into AB5 or be considered AB5. So yeah, that is going to be pretty interesting all around. But I actually want to go through and read it, because some of the things that I've been seeing, it was pretty interesting on a couple of the different things that they have, like negotiating prices and stuff like that, and them then saying that they're a tech company and they don't provide transportation. So those things are pretty interesting, and I want to see what the changes actually are. So thank you. A guy sent that to me in an email. I just haven't had the ability to go through all 26 pages yet. But yeah, Frank, I'm being, it's pretty interesting. Make sure you read that in full and see what it's all about. You're in Westchester. Nice. Not too far away. It's only about a 5-hour drive. Uber Man Tampa, what's going on, man? How's it going? UMT, actually, I'm glad you're on. If you're still on, the other day you were doing the live stream and you were talking about that. Oh my God, I can't even think of what it was. And I meant to comment on it, but I forgot. It's going to come to me. It was something about like doing the intros and stuff. And you said that. And I got to go back in your live stream and check it out. But if you remember what it was about the intros, let me know. And I think it was for trailers or something, because I got to make a trailer for the channel. I haven't had the, I haven't done that yet. So if you do something with the trailers, because you're pretty good on that stuff, let me know, because I definitely want to throw something really cool together. Okay, Nick, you were out till 2. Yeah, it stayed busy. I was out until almost 4. I didn't get home until just after 4. I took an airport. Somebody went to the airport, and because I'm close to the airport, I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to call it a night, even though surge was still going on pretty strong at that point. Portland, Oregon, what's going on? Let's roll, Tina. Jim, how's it going, man? How you doing? How about the new airport short trip skip queue? Yeah, that's a pretty interesting thing, especially for people who want to sit in the lot. I don't personally. I mean, hey, if you guys are sitting in the lot and trying to get rides, that's cool. That's up to you guys if it works out well for you. Buffalo Airport is not big, and there's a lot of people that usually sit in the lot. So sometimes if there's no planes coming in, you could be sitting there for quite a while. When I do airport runs, it's usually pulling me from elsewhere. There's certain times when there's nobody in the airport queue and it just starts pulling people around. And those are the fun times, because that's usually like Sunday and Monday nights at like 12 a.m. when there's nobody out driving or nobody sitting at the airport queue. So that's great. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be enjoying that. It's just a good thing, because yeah, if you're sitting in that for that long and you're only getting a real short ride and you head back, you know, you're able to kind of skip the queue, which is kind of nice. Sorry, just trying to go back in some of these comments. Super night with Lisa. I know, I was trying to text her and find out where she was and see if we could get together or something for a little bit. But it didn't happen. It was just too busy. You know what you find? Lyft has the new subcompact car ban, yet the Honda Fit is allowed. Yeah, it's pretty unique. I'm waiting for the new Tesla truck to come next year and see if that's going to be XL, because you can fold up the middle seat to make 6. Needless to say, I think I'm going to actually order the Tesla truck. I'm not really a fan, but it's like when it unveiled, but it's growing on me. Just the inside and all the specs and everything behind it look pretty cool. So it's going to be pretty interesting in that aspect. But yeah, I don't know why the Honda Fit, it just the way it's made, maybe it meets a certain standard that they're using. Come see Celebration in the Oaks. Pretty interesting. I have to go back to New Orleans. I haven't been there in a while. What's up, Brian? Hello from Minneapolis. Chris from Buffalo. Not too far. Hopefully it's not too cold and snowy out there for you. Halloween 2020. Okay, yes. Is on a Friday. And Uber, man, well, anybody. Halloween next year is, I believe, also a full moon. Next year is a lot of crazy stuff going on when it comes to how the holidays line up and everything. So they're all like on weekends and stuff. Like July 4th is going on a weekend. Christmas and New Year's are all around weekends. So it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, Friday Halloween is going to be insane next year. Today is his son's birthday. Awesome. Well, happy birthday to your son, Bridget. No deactivation allowed. No, absolutely not. You got to be your best behavior, or at least fight it. He made 3. Got TOS to adjust. Okay. Last night they did. How do we opt out? Rideshare Professor just did a video. He literally just posted it recently about opting out. I gotta watch it. It's only like 2.5 minutes long. I'm hoping he says it in there or talks about it in an upcoming live stream that I'll probably do tomorrow or the following day. I'm not sure. Yeah, when it comes to it, they made you accept another background check. Last 2 count. Oh, okay. I think drivers are the ones providing transport. Yeah, they are. But they're saying that they're a tech company or a lead generation company connecting drivers and passengers, and then it's up to the drivers. So they're actually changing some things around pretty uniquely to try to avoid being caught in the AB5 thing, and they're trying. And if anybody watched the video that I posted, I think like last week, New York State is also trying to do a AB5 type legislation called SBS 6699A. It really hasn't gone anywhere at the moment, only because the legislative session hasn't really happened, but it is printed and it's already in one of the Senate committees. So yeah, New York State will probably try to be soon following, but we'll see what actually happens. What actually happens with AB5 and all that. Heading out driving later. Nice. Well, be safe out there if you do. Ooh, the tree lighting. That's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot going on this weekend for tree lightings. This weekend is going to be probably pretty good overall because you got everybody going home. You got all the tree lightings and events. Hockey, if you got that going on, football are always usually good things. Intros really aren't needed. They're to be short and sweet, like 5 seconds. Well, I meant for the trailer, or if you're just editing. I mean, I can edit stuff together. October to December is the best time for Tampa. Q flies. Yeah, everybody's going to Florida. But in July, it's probably not the best because not a lot of people want to go to Tampa. Showed up, waited 5 minutes, short ride. Had a line for 6 hours. Plan on using it when it's packed tonight. Nice. Well, good luck, Ken. Be safe. Good eve, Buffalo. Yes, hello, Tim. Skip queue. Yeah, skip the queue, I think, is, I believe it's now nationwide. I know it was around, or they've been talking about it in certain markets and stuff, but I believe it's now launched nationwide. I'm not sure. Can't do the truck. It's ugly. Come on, the Tesla truck. When I first saw it, I'm like, what in the hell is that? But it's kind of growing on me because I've actually seen the inside of it now. I just hope that they round the corners a little bit more. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's growing on me. I want a Tesla. Once my Jeep dies, I'm gonna get a Tesla, just so I don't have to, you know, it's a lot less in maintenance. There's no gas. I'm gonna get solar panels too, so you know it's gonna be essentially pretty easy to charge and all that. And you know, having the truck would be pretty nice. Just the specs on it are pretty good. Yeah, the way it looks, I mean, it's growing on me a little bit. But it's still touchy. I hope that they update certain things when it comes to it. Oh, 100 cubic feet or more, and it has that. Okay, so there you go. When you're driving down the 33 to come back to Buffalo downtown, you got an airport call. Yeah. I mean, if you're going down the 33, you could just get off and swoop around. That's usually what happens if you have to. 65 in New Orleans. It's 30 in Buffalo, so you're lucky. Oh, it looks like pizza's here. All right, let's go through the comments real quick a little bit more. Pizza's here. They're probably gonna be like, who the fuck is in the car right now? Oh man, what's up, Rick? How's it going? Chicago gets some mooch shooting during 3-day holidays. Yeah, Chicago's really bad when it comes to the shootings and stuff. It's very unfortunate. New York City is not much better, and all that stuff. Dude's gonna come. Okay, good, yeah. Going up to the house, good. Tim, my Thanksgiving was great, thank you. I hope yours was as well. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Driver in Buffalo, awesome. Also, what's up, Pat? That's awesome. You're in good company, because yes, I'm in Buffalo. Beacon is also in Buffalo, as well as Steve from Misson Uber is also in Buffalo. So there's quite a few people. But yeah, good. Paul smashed the wrong button. Yeah, Sabres won 6-4 finally. They looked pretty bad for a little while there. In summer at Tampa International, 3-hour wait. Wow. That's insane. The Tesla truck looks super heavy and something the Army would use. Yeah, well, it's like pretty much an armored vehicle. It's pretty crazy. What's up, Kate? Yeah, it's a triangle, I know. It's a Tonka truck. It's, you know, it's cool, I guess. I wish it looked, there was a concept I saw online. It was blue. Oh, that thing looked so beautiful, if that's what it was. But here's the thing, it's coming out in 2022, like the upgraded model. So I'm waiting to see what Ford and Chevy will put out, because I'd love to have some sort of electric vehicle. Just because, like I said, it's not, I don't want to deal with the maintenance, the wear and tear and all that stuff when it comes to vehicles. And I want to drive that damn thing as far as it can go. So I want to see what it's going to be like. Taking a few people to work on the Model 3s. The ones that work in the tent admit the poor quality now. Yeah, I mean, that was... oh, TOS is in Pittsburgh. Okay, thanks. Million Mile Mama. Yeah, I haven't seen it in New York, at least in upstate New York. It might have in New York City, but hasn't come through here. But luckily, I did get that sent to me, so I get to scour it with a fine-tooth comb real quick before, hopefully, I get it. During the turkey trot. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, the turkey trot, what was it, like 10,000 people or something down there? Link to opt out on page 26. Okay, there you go. Anybody who needs to opt out, Million Mile Mama, thank you. Anybody who wants to opt out, yes, if you want to opt out, it's on page 26, the very end. Of course, they're going to put it there, how to opt out with the arbitration or opting out in general. So know that if you want to and figure it out. But yes, in this case, instead of just hitting accept or not accept on the terms and conditions or terms of service, actually read them. I know it's 26 pages, but actually read it, because this could have a major impact on driving in general. So just make sure you look at everything and see what it's all about. Have I seen the video on the truck? Which one? There's a lot of videos on the truck itself that different like Jerry Rig Everything, his YouTube channel. He was at the unveil and he was in it. He made a video. Tesla made a video. So I'm not sure exactly which one you're referring to. If you opt out, will you still use the Uber app? I don't know. Read 26 on the terms of service first. Like I said, I do have it sent. I'm going to go through everything. And once I actually look at it a little bit more, I'll try to do like a Q&A on it for people when I'm reading through it. So anybody who has questions, we can kind of go over it a little bit better that way. Your Saints beat the Dirty Birds last night. Yeah, nice. I didn't watch the game. I was watching Home Alone. It's a tradition that I always do. So you opted out. Okay. Background check is worded strangely. Seems to give permissions to monitor all private life, social media at any and all times. All right. Wow. That's really interesting. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, read that. Million Mile Mama just wrote, background check is worded strangely. Seems to give permissions to monitor all private life, social media at any or all times. So that, to me, I wouldn't like doing that. Uber are doing the new TOS so they can take your rights away. Million Mile. Yeah. Let's go Buffalo 9-3. Yeah. 100%. It's awesome. Everybody said that they were going to be at best. At the best, wins was 8-8. They've already beat that. So pretty good there. Pitbulls ate a lot of turkey and slept all night. Yeah. Quiet Puppy is suspicious. Hey, I love seeing him on the live streams, UMT. I love seeing him. It's fun. Right when you said pizza's here, a doorbell went on the radio. You gotta love when that. You think ours should be bulletproof? Drivers with Tesla trucks will kill each other just because their truck is stronger. Hey, yeah. You know, the only thing is, like I said, with the Tesla truck that worries me is that it is a 6-seater. When you fold up the center console that is right here, right next to the driver. So if it qualifies for XL, which it probably would, being a 6-seater, I don't know if I'd want to opt in using XL, because I don't necessarily want people sitting next to me like that, or that close. I don't know. That's an iffy one. You know, I enjoy the fact of it being XL is a 7-seater. No, it's actually 1-6. I mean, certain cars have 7 seats, depending on the vehicle. I think some have 9, but XL says when you order it on Uber's app, it actually says 1 to 6 passengers. But I mean, if they have 7 people, now this is the one time where I'll actually say that if they have more than 6 people and you actually have 7 seats and they have 7 people, that's okay then, I guess. It's going to be up to the driver, but at least in that aspect. Now, if you have more passengers coming in than what's allowed, that's a problem, and don't take that. But doesn't matter if Uber is from America. They know what we have, freedom of speech. You can ask them. They always enforce the Fifth Amendment. Oh, they try to hide everything they can, as much as they can. And they will not contact police when when police should get involved. So if there's like sexual assault or something between a driver or passenger, depending on what it might be, if there's a claim, they won't do anything about it in that term. They actually provide that information to a third party, and that third party contacts them to try to settle out. It's a very unique thing. And they try not touching it in any way, shape, or form. just because if there's a lawsuit that happens, that goes public and that information. So they try to settle things as best they can outside. There was actually a pretty good article that I read that came out early last month. I might actually do a video on that. I've been thinking about it. There's just been a lot of other stuff going on with Uber and Lyft and the craziness and all that stuff that's going on. But yeah, I'm going to actually maybe do a video on that. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting article. So if you guys want to check that out, it's just a way how Uber and Lyft try to be a lack of transparency all around yet again on many different things. Why did the driver cross the road? To get the $3 fare. I like it. Nice. Do a video on that? Okay, I will. Is also associated with Drivers Unite. Okay. Yeah, Rideshare Professor, he's always out there doing different stuff, especially in, being in California where Uber and Lyft started, where they're headquartered, at least for a little bit longer. I know Uber's moving to Dallas or has moved. He's doing a lot of different things there when it comes to it. So yeah, Rideshare Professor's got some good content as well as what he's doing in and out of YouTube and Uber and Lyft, that whole arena with the side gig and the gig economy and stuff. So yeah, if you want to get more information, he can do that. Always go and check his channel out too, for anybody who doesn't know that channel. XL is considered 6 or more seatbelts. Yeah. Ex-Army soldier going to have a huge problem with someone taking away constitutional rights. Yeah. Welcome to YouTube. Unfortunately, we can't say everything we want because they could demonetize you, or they could block your channel or pull your channel depending on what type of content. Same thing with going into Facebook jail. Same thing with going on Uber, or I mean not Uber, on Google and all these other platforms, Twitter, same thing. If you don't fall in line with what their terms of service state, they can kick you off. And then if you go on to like Gab or something, all it is just crap, because it's the worst of the worst and the people trying to say the worst. So yeah, unfortunately, certain constitutional rights are not allowed in certain places. And whatever your feelings are on that, but yeah, I agree. I like the constitutional rights and everything behind it. So freedom of speech is a big thing. And I have a podcast, for anybody who didn't know that. And, me and my friend will sit down and we'll talk about a lot of different issues. Him and I have sometimes opposing views, but what we do is we talk it out, and, we share our different thoughts and things. And, some of the things he says, I'll come around to, and some of the things I say, he comes around to. But that's the whole thing. Freedom of speech is a major asset, because you're able to explore sometimes controversial places and subject matter, but being able to figure out the best course of action is by talking through issues, not by hiding the issue and pretending it's not there, but actually, confronting it head on and growing from it, whether it's, for or against something. But yeah, that's what it is. 111. What's going on? I mean, I don't know if Dustin's here, but I didn't see a question. 111, Tim. Rick, what are we agreeing that constitutional rights are good? I don't even know what the 111s are for. Aren't allowed. And all right, here's one other thing when it comes to 333. What's up, Paula? How's it going? I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Paula. Smash 222 if 333. I love it. This is funny. Just smashing the buttons. All right, that's cool. Going with constitutional rights and being I guess you could say semi-stripped of the A7. Yes, I love that one. Hey, if you ever have, here's one quick thing. If you guys ever get that scam where you order a ride where you accept a ride and right after they say, this is an auto-generated message, please send your phone number. That's the perfect phone number to give, is 867-5309. For anybody who doesn't know the song, that's what it is, 867-5309. So give them that number so then they don't have to bother calling you. But yeah, that's one thing you can do. Oh, sorry, hold on, my neck's got to crack a little bit. But yeah, going back with the constitutional rights and sometimes being stripped of them. One of the big things, whether you are a proponent of the Second Amendment or not, there is a reason for it, just as there's a reason for every other amendment that was in the Bill of Rights. Whether you appreciate it or not, it's one that's a constitutional ability. Being a driver and being able to protect yourself, some of these companies don't understand that and don't do anything. So with the terms of service, they say, things like firearms are not allowed in the car, whether you are a driver or a passenger, which it helps people feel safe. But the reality is, if you are a driver who's passed a background check with the scrutiny that you have to with Uber and Lyft, and the scrutiny of getting a CCW in some way, shape, or form, you should be able to have that in order to protect yourself. And if you choose to, exercise your Second Amendment right, and you are a driver, just hide it. Don't let people see it in any way, shape, or form, because that could lead to immediate and permanent deactivation. So just saying, freaking love my guns. Hey, I'm not saying anything against in any way, shape, or form. Unfortunately, California, Illinois, and New York are the worst when it comes to it. Other states out there are much, much better. So Pete with Pay to Drive always does the number thing. Okay, so does Dustin. I don't mind. Hey, go for it. We could do the number thing if we want. I don't know if the numbers was just to shoot the numbers out, or if you were saying, I know 111 is for something. So if it was for like that video I was talking about with that article of Uber Lyft, or talking about rights and stuff, you have a weapon though you don't carry in the car. You have fart spray. That's actually kind of funny to do. Absolutely. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. Yeah. Hey, there's 15 likes. It's 21 people. We can smash that like. Let's get it up there. Rather have an XT9. Nice. Mine may or may not belong to the Glock family. Just saying. Just saying. Last night, a girl texted her number and said, "Call me immediately when you texted. I arrived. Tell a shady feeling it gave, so you canceled." Okay. A girl texted the number. Yeah, that could be some sort of scam right off the bat, just trying to get your phone number. So that's actually, thanks, Jim. I'm actually going to mention that right now. So Jim just said last night a girl texted, sorry, her number and said, "Call me immediately when I texted, I've arrived." That could be a way where they're trying to get your phone number. All you got to do, really, if you wanted to, just hit the call button via the app so you mask your phone number. Or if you really want to protect yourself too, there's a app called Spoof Card, which you can download, and you can spoof your number to anything essentially. So if you wanted to mess with them, and you got the number, you could potentially do that. I always am going to say and recommend not to give out any personal information or even give out your phone number or call them. But if you know what you're doing and you know you're giving out fake information, you want to record it, and all that fun stuff, by all means do that then, but never give out any personal information, never give out anything where it's gonna do anything to harm you or anybody around you. But yeah, those are a couple of different things, but that's fun with drones. What's going on? I got your email. I haven't had the ability to respond yet, just with everything that's been going on with Thanksgiving and all that stuff, but I will be getting back in touch with you about your email, so do not worry. I did see that. Thanksgiving was crazy. I'm glad it was good for you, though. What are the rules if you pick up a rider's friend instead of who ordered the Uber because the friend was acting shady when you pick him up? Do you have the right to pull over? So daily life and anybody else out there, when it comes to third-party riders or somebody who ordered a ride for another person. So let's just say Scott orders a ride for Lisa, and Lisa is the one who is taking the ride. If for some reason that they start acting shady or feel shady or something like that, yes, by all means, you have the right to pull over. You don't even have to accept the ride. It's going to be up to you as a driver. You don't have to take anybody who isn't the account holder. That is up to you and how you feel. If you want to take the guest passenger, you can do that. And yes, if they act shady in any way, shape, or form, you can pull over and end the ride right there. That's up to you. And you can also rate accordingly. I would follow that up with creating a report to Uber or Lyft as quick as possible, only because if you do pull over, they might actually try to create a false report on you, or something like that. So if you get it in right away as quick as possible, you have a better chance at it being backed up for you. Another reason why to have a dash cam, just so if you do have to have that information and share it with them, you have it. But yeah, that's up to you guys on what you want to do with that. I know certain people, you know, each driver is going to make their own decision that way. For me personally, I don't mind taking that third party person, but you know, you can open yourself up to possible scams or something like that. You just got to be careful with anything, and if anything seems off in any way, shape, or form, you know, pull over and cancel right away. Just going back. Activate the accessibility features that prevents them from calling you. They must text only. Okay, yeah, you could do that. What Uber Man Tampa said, you can also just have them text you instead of being able to call. But again, the good thing is the number is not given out. It comes as a masked number. One of the things that you need to also, if you want to protect your number so they can't get it, is you can opt out of being able to share your number if, say, there was a lost item, where Uber or Lyft, they can call up and say, oh, I left something in the car, and then they could give your phone number out instead of, you know, sending an email or something that way. So that's one thing. And then also voicemail is very big too. So if you have a voicemail that's not set up and says, hi, you've reached the number of, and it gives the number, then you want to make sure you change that so you, again, protect yourself, protect your number. And then, you know, another thing too is people can find you on Facebook, things like that. So try to limit the knowledge. So if you drive for Uber and Lyft, don't put it out there. You don't have to. But yeah, there was a shooting today at Destiny Mall. Ew. I hope everyone's all right. Wow. Took 16 rides today and not one to or from a store. Wow, nice. I'm sure a few were to the airport though. Turn off your phone if you don't like your packs, collect the no-show fee. Could do that too, yeah. Never order a ride. You never order a ride for Rideshare, Lisa. She's trouble. Yeah, that's true. NRA members will not do that. Douchebags and scummy ass people will. Screenshotted the text in case some BS from Uber popped up because the night before a no-shower somehow got their money back. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Gotta love the no-showers. Uber does suck, yes. Is Uber Lyft better? Yeah, that's, both have their pluses and both have their minuses. If it's going to be up to you, what you think is better. Honestly, it's really, personally, I think they're pretty much equal. Some are better, like a Lyft has a little bit better mileage rate. I know somebody at Lyft, so if I have any problems, I can contact through them, which is nice. Uber has a lot more rides. So yeah, it's really going to depend on what you think. Definitely. Overall, are Uber or Lyft passengers better? It's going to depend on the area, your market, a lot of different things. Because there's more rides with Uber, you're probably going to get more scams going through them. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's probably about the same. I mean, real close to the same. Everybody around here just looks for whatever ride is cheaper, and then order it that way. Lyft Lux. I wish I had a vehicle that had that, but I don't feel like, that's the thing. I'm not spending the money on a vehicle. Mine's paid off, and I'm going to drive it into the ground until I do get a Tesla. Don't drive for Uber. Uber girl Paula, actually, there's somebody also, it was like LA girl or something like this, or LA Uber girl or something, saying it was you in a live stream that I was watching the other day. I don't know if that was you or somebody posing as you. But if you didn't know that, or if it wasn't you, you do know that now. And I forget exactly who it was. It was like LA girl. It was very similar to your name. So I don't know if that is you or not, but I just want to make you aware, if it isn't, somebody is out there posing as you. Just to let you know. Uber no longer gives okay, perfect. That's good. Uber no longer gives you first and last name on packs receipts. That's a good thing. Hopefully everybody bitched enough and got them to do the right thing. Another thing, if there's ever any problems, slam Uber on Twitter, because they're always on Twitter. That's the easiest way to get hold of them. Just so you know, you took an Uber as a passenger, saw no last names. Yes, that's good. My mouth really got bad because of you and Roy. Uh-oh. Around here, Lyft is trash. Yeah, I mean, it's really going to depend on the market, honestly, on which one's better or not. All right, here we go. 111 for Uber being better, 555 for Lyft being better. Anybody out there, you could do that right now. 111 for Uber, 555 for Lyft. 333 for them equally being just as bad. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of 333s. Just saying. Last month packs had first and last name. Yeah, that they did. It's good to see. I did a video on that. Dustin had his trash can to prove it. He does. Markets are oversaturated. Some are not. I know the Syracuse part of New York is. The Buffalo part is sometimes, not always, which is nice. LA girl, okay. Okay, I just want to make sure. Just wanted to make sure, because like I said, I don't want to I didn't want somebody posing as you out there trying to smear your name in any way, shape, or form. So like I said, I just wanted to make sure you did know. But that's you, so okay. 111, there you go. I would hope you'd say that. What's up, Pico? I would hope you'd say that, Uberman. Having Uber is your title. Uber and Lyft are the same rates, but Uber pays rates after 10 minutes. That is true. Yes, they do. Uber does have that long distance pickup. Oh, 111s. We got someone really dual peak saying 111 is better. Beacon, wow. 555 minus equals 444. We got 3369. Lisa, oh man. 555 barely. Oh, we got a couple of mids. We got a couple, yeah, 99. All right, so perfect, yeah. They're literally Coke and Pepsi. Some could argue Coke. You know what I liked? I liked Holiday Spice Pepsi. I wish they brought that back. I don't know why they don't. It was a perfect holiday tradition. Whatever they put in it. I think they got Cinnamon Coke out right now, which I got to try. I haven't tried that. Renegade Biker, what's going on? How's it going? It's good over here. Just hanging out, having a good time. You know, earlier the whole thing was about why rides couldn't be like Wednesday night, where it was just really awesome. And then we just went to a real hangout, and I can't believe it's already 51 minutes. There's pizza in my house right now, and 666. Oh yeah, everyone's trying to pull a San Francisco. They think because it's Thanksgiving week, no one's going to share the ride. Whoa, missionary position. Oh boy, yeah. Uber is Satan and Lyft is Lucifer. I'm gonna one up you there, Paula. Oh, Paula, by the way, I'm getting my well, this is for everybody. I'm getting my whole studio, my little studio set up for when I do live streams. It is freaking cold. I have my car running right now. So once I get that going, I'm going to run Adobe Audition through OBS, which is the software that I'm going to use. And I'm going to change my pitch so I can get the chipmunk voice and then the deep voice. So it's going to be like the one live stream, just so you know. Tea is good for you. Yes, it is. Tea is fantastic. I actually own a tea shop, just if anybody else didn't, well, I don't think anybody knew that, but I do own a tea shop, not too far from where I live, where I have 190 different loose leaf teas. So yes, tea is fantastic for you. And I'm actually going to be doing a YouTube channel for the tea shop and the different types of tea. Which is actually going to be kind of cool. Not associated with this channel. It's going to be its own separate channel. But I'll let you guys know when that does go up. I'm actually it's a family-owned business, so my mom is actually going to be the face of that channel, not me. I'm just going to do the editing. It's freezing. Oh, yes. 42 degrees. I know it's 30 here right now. But here's the nice part. We don't have any snow anymore. It melted because it was 60 the other day. Actually, it was pretty decent. But I heard you guys were getting snow all over LA, which is kind of crazy to hear. Even down in Tijuana and not Bora Bora. Oh my God. Baja was getting snow in Mexico with how cold it's been. So really unique there for sure for you guys. If you haven't seen the Snapchat videos, you'll get a kick out of the voice. I haven't yet, but I have to. Congratulations. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do it for you. Got it. Yeah, Beacon, you got to come to the tea shop. It's in EA. Took you for coffee. Nice. It's 61 in Tampa. Oh, jealous. Show you how to drink a cup of tea. You're Scottish. And then yeah, I'll show you how to do the Chinese way. It's pretty interesting too. 32 degrees. Oh man, tea time. Yes, we do. We actually do a tea time the first Sunday of the month, which does all of, like, the scones and the sandwiches and the tea and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Uber. I mean, Scott, I haven't actually seen it. I mean, I've seen some of your stuff and all that, and I do like the educational stuff. That vidIQ is pretty awesome. Dustin and I have been, like, going back and forth talking about it, because he's showing me all his, like, his spike in views and all that fun stuff. So it's actually really cool to see. So vidIQ is pretty cool. Absolutely. You were passing through Buffalo on a Sunday night, visiting family upstate. What was with the insane traffic? Probably a football game. Just depends on when it. I mean, if it was Sunday night, it's probably the football game. Ralph Wilson's. No, now it's New Era Stadium is like 73,000 people, and after a Bills game, it's gonna get pretty crazy there. So that's probably what it was. I mean, depending on where you're driving to, if it was just the 90. But if you were going to 190, it also could have been the Sabres game going on. I don't know. But yeah, it probably was one of those. Scones rule. Yeah, they're pretty good. My mom makes them actually from scratch too. It's 52 in Georgia. Oh my God, I wish it was warmer. You like tea leaves, tea shop in Buffalo. You got to head to Perfect Tea in EA. That's our shop. I know tea leaves though. Go Bears. Drink green tea and peppermint. You'd like Moroccan mint. It's mint with green tea mixed together. And jasmine, we got jasmine. Jasmine pearl, which is really cool. Rats stay away from peppermint plants. They also stay away from margarine because it's not real butter. You could put out a stick of butter and they will not touch it. Nothing will touch it, actually. So it's pretty interesting there. But yeah, I don't know. It's 10 o'clock. There's pizza in my house. I'm getting hungry. You're smart. You're very smart. Should do some videos different from Uber channels. Blake shows us how to cancel a ride, physically show us on the app. I've actually done how to order a ride. That was probably the hardest to edit video because I had to edit out all of my address throughout the entire video. So if I can find a way to censor out my address in the app itself, I will gladly do stuff like that. When it comes to doing different things, but I'm sorry, I got to keep my address private from everybody, just because. But just letting you know. But yeah, no, I mean, doing different things around that. There's a couple of different things I think I'm going to throw in with the channel as well too, that might not even be Uber or Lyft related, but it could be potentially that's tied in, because all drivers are people, and we gotta kind of get a PO box. I've actually been thinking about doing that, getting a PO box, because people have been asking for it. I just gotta figure that out. You could leave your address. You don't want I don't want 4,500 visitors. I will do meetups though. I would love doing meetups wherever I am. That would just be fun to do. So, I mean, there's a lot of people now in Buffalo that have found the channel, which is pretty cool, and around the area. But I mean, even going to like California, because I know there's a lot of people that are from California there too. Let you know when you're back. Yeah, Bitcoin is on the up. What's it at now? I mean, if it gets up to 20K again, I'll be happy. But yeah, no, I mean, Bitcoin's doing good. That's awesome. Use a marker from the edit screen. Yeah, no, I can do that. But I mean, I can, I just usually just black it out completely. But it's when it's animated, like the app itself animates and it scrolls, like it starts here and then scrolls up. You got to go frame by frame by frame. When it's just sitting there, it's really easy to do. It's just doing the animational part. Bullish trend. Okay. 77.83. Yeah, it used to be 20K. That was 2 years ago at this point. Well, just about. December 19th, I think it was when it hit that 20K. It's going to go back up. It's going to be going back up. Oh, you know, I forgot to mention again, we've been talking about, you know, I always talk about dash cams, and being Black Friday, I want to let everybody know 30% off the B2W dash cam. That right now, I don't know if it's going beyond Black Friday, but yeah, it's 30% off. It's normally $139.99. 30% off means it's like 30 something dollars. So it's actually probably just under $100. I don't know what the total cost is, but yeah, if you're looking for dash cam, don't have one yet, or looking for a backup camera just in case one of yours might take a crap, it's cheap right now. Click the link in the description below if you want to check that out. Also, I'm running merch sale for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So if you want to get any real Rideshare Stories merch, everything's 15% off. So I got hoodies, t-shirts. I don't know if it's long sleeves. I think I got a couple on there. There is a Rideshare Driver Joe logo on there for Rick. Just saying. But yeah, there's some stuff out there. Type in RRS15 off on the checkout code, and you get 15% off. I forgot to put that in the description, but yeah, if you want to do that, that's through Sunday night, just so you guys know. Driver Joe is coming. There's a couple of people that I'm trying to do collabs with to get the videos going first. Time is the problem. So that's the only holdup that's going on right now, but there's a couple other videos, but I want to do one weekly Driver Joe for 12 weeks total. So like I said, it's just trying to get those together. That's the only holdup right now, is a couple other people out there trying to get the timing working together for these collaborations. Because Steve and I are doing a collab from Misson Uber, a couple other people as well that are coming up. So they are coming. Do not worry. Yes, thanks, Rick. Our S15 off for anybody who wants to get some real Rideshare Stories gear. There's also a mug, especially around now. If you want to drink your tea, it's a nice little mug. You must hold. Love how Chris is into crypto. I do have some Bitcoin. I also have some Ripple. And one of the big things was, I'm kicking myself in the ass. When I used to work a few years ago, I knew Bitcoin, and I was going to use my work computer to mine some Bitcoin, and I didn't. And I'm like, I'm kicking myself in the ass right now why I didn't. But you know, it's pretty cool. Never got into Bitcoin. It's you know, it was a fad thing when it went up so much, because all of a sudden it was like $8,000 in August or September, and then 2 years ago, and then it went up to like 20,000 in December, because everybody's like, oh my God, this is crazy. So it was like the fad for the gain. But you know, as more and more things and places are accepting Bitcoin and using it, it's probably going to be something that could stay. It's just going to be up to sometimes the governments to see what they may or may not do. Don't sell your Bitcoin, no. Use so much crypto that you're broke. Do we have a mall here for Christmas shoppers? Yes. There's two. No, there's a few. We have the Walden Galleria Mall, which is like centrally located to North Town, South Towns, east of the city and the city itself. Then there's the Boulevard Mall up north. There's the McKinley Mall down south. There's Niagara Falls. They have the outlet stores, which is essentially a mall. And yeah, so there's quite a bit around when it comes to it. Although, Lisa, you got the outlet store right near you in not Waterloo, in oh my God, right off the 90 right there. I can't even think of where it is, but it's so close to you. Do you think you can do a video on what you experienced recently when it comes to your situation? After the fact, like I said, I don't want to talk about it if there's you know, pending issues, only because I want to make sure it's not going to affect your outcome in any way. Sometimes when you talk about those things, it can play an impact. So once everything's settled, once you get the go ahead and the okay, I would absolutely do a video on that. But yeah, just let me know after you get everything squared away and it is okay to talk about. Just make sure you get that okay first from the right people who know and would know for sure. Then let me know, and we can definitely talk more about it. Yeah, Waterloo. Okay, I was right. I'm thinking Watertown, and I'm like, no, wait, that's way too north. Lived in Buffalo all your life. I lived in Buffalo close to my life. I did live in Charlotte for a year and New York City for a year, which was a lot of fun. Everybody knows if you get into a wreck, your insurance will drop you. Commercial insurance too high, your opinion, should keep you from your main insurance. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a insurance problem, and it's just a crazy little thing. Lived in the USA longer than you lived in Scotland. Well, that makes you more American now. I mean, hey, we're all one world though, right? But when I go to Scotland, Paula, you got to tell me the good places to go, because I do want to go there, and I will be going there probably, I don't think this year, but next year. You were wondering if you come up, you want to have a plan. Okay, it's to make money. Malls are, yeah, the mall's pretty good. You're usually gonna get rides from the mall out. Sometimes like to the colleges. It just depends. You left Scotland when you're 21. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't been there. I have to go though. I love traveling, and Scotland is a top-notch place that I want to go. I also want to go see the Alps, just because they look amazingly gorgeous the way it's all set up. Just saying. Love Wales too. Nice. Yeah, I mean, just going and seeing the world is really cool. So that's one thing I want to do. One of the craziest things though, London, what they're doing with Uber right now. They just denied Uber from their license. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens there. And it's going to be also interesting to see what other areas, like certain states or local areas, might do if they decide to allow it or not allow it, depending on how legislation's drawn up in certain states and all that fun stuff too. So that's pretty interesting what could happen. As far as you know, you're still deactivated right now from Lyft. Okay. Yeah, like I said, once you get Renegade, once you get things figured out, for sure from a lawyer, then let me know. Talk to the lawyer first before anything. Just because, like I said, there's certain things when it goes to court, or if it goes to court, that could play potential impact on it. So I don't want to really get into that much. But once you get the okay from the lawyer, then we can go ahead with that for sure. Been to England, Scotland, Wales, Bahamas. Nice. I've been to quite a few states, 30 something states. I have to look at my app. I have an app that treks all over the world, and I want to get that thing filled up 100%. Every country that I can possibly go to, even the ones that we don't know about, secret countries, I do want to go to. I also want to go to the North Pole and the South Pole to say that I've stood on top of and the bottom of the world. And then I want to, do a couple of fun things. I want to go also to the glass igloos up in Norway and Finland, and watch the aurora, because that's just amazing. Arizona is gorgeous. I love Arizona. It's such a beautiful area. Half Polish, grew up there too. Grew up better the two. Black Friday, must buy more electronics, junk I don't need. I actually, once I get off here, I got to look up a couple of things. I got to get a second monitor, so I can get my whole setup done for my desk. I haven't been to Italy yet. I really have to. I'm Italian, and I want to go to Italy, and I really need to hit Venice before it goes underwater. Although it really is right now, but that's also, why it is. Thailand is gorgeous. There's so many beautiful areas in the world, that just needs to. Trickster's Italian. Is Trickster even on? I haven't seen him yet. You've been all over the world as you worked in the music. And okay, yeah. Paula, when are you going to have another live with the music? Come on. Those are awesome. Know any good lawyers around your area? There's probably a few. I mean, I know a couple of paralegals that I could probably talk to, but I mean, I don't know if. What's up? I'm Les. How's it going? Hola. But when it comes to your area, I mean, you're in where you are. New York might not be the spot you could do. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a weird spot. I mean, I can't even give legal advice. I've never. I'm very good at arguing, though, but I should have been a lawyer, because I don't know. I've been told that actually by quite a few different people. I just didn't want to. But, who knows? Maybe down the road I might, but I doubt it. I'm not going to pull a Kim K. I'm Polish. Keep the dumb jokes to yourself. Or, dumb jokes can be really funny. Trevor's working on videos. But yeah, Renegade, I mean, lawyers aren't about arguing, it's about the reading. 95% reading, 5% writing. Yeah. Because they're all looking up the case law and all that stuff. I mean, I would talk around, maybe even check out like the Uber forums and stuff. Or, maybe even talking to Rideshare Professor, because he's pretty well versed when it comes to certain lawsuits and stuff. Try getting hold of him. Oh, Chelsea, yeah, How old am I? I'm 34, but I tell everybody I'm 26. And actually, funny story, tomorrow's video, somebody asked me how old I was, and they're like, "Oh, are you 30? Are you 30?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was." Just know it's a lie. I don't tell passengers real information. I usually lie to them in certain parts. So I look 26. Thanks. The gray though, kind of can give it away. A lot of stress with the little kid. But at least I have my hair. That's one of the nice, I think. How do you know when a lawyer is lying? I don't know. But yeah, no, I tell everybody I'm 26. You're 44. I think I knew that, Nick. I've seen that. Thought 29. Thanks. Yeah, no, like I said, yeah, he looks 65. Whoa. Whoa. Have I did a video on the hub? I have. I did do a few videos. You know, I did a few videos. Why not? I mean, I don't mind sharing. I'm an actual driver. But yeah, no, look, I mean, hey, if other places want to share my videos or ask me on, I don't mind. What he does with his channel is his deal. You know, I have no hard feelings against Dylan in any way, shape, or form. And what he, like I said, what he does with his channel, or what anybody else does with their channel, some people, you know, resonate with it. That's why he's got almost 24,000 subs. So, you know, if he's giving information that other drivers can use or resonate, then that's cool. And, you know, if it helps other drivers, that's what it's all about. If you don't like his channel or you don't like him or whatever it might be, that's your business and that's what you want. So I don't have anything against Dylan in any way, shape, or form. You know, I talk to him here and there every once in a while. And, you know, I mean, whether he drives or not, that's up to him and how he wants to portray his channel. But yeah, that's all. That's what I'll say with that. Where are we going? Hair dye. You know, it's funny. Some people, I tell people I'm gonna get the dye, and everybody else says no, don't do it. So I'm like, oh, you know, my hair's a little long right now, so I'm waiting. Chelsea's actually cutting my hair tomorrow, so I'm happy about that. Yes, you are cutting my hair, Chelsea, tomorrow. How old do I think you are? Aren't you 47? I don't know. For some reason, I know somebody is, but I can't think of who. Poland rocks, especially when George Soros 69er. Paul, I'm not even going to ask how old you really are. Just buy gold. Yes, gold is always going to have value. Yes, leave Dylan alone. Dylan's a good guy. I mean, he's in college, or I mean, he just got out of college. He's learning. Yeah, drama's a waste of energy. I believe it. Like I said, you know, he's got 24,000 subs. For anybody who thinks he's bought subs, you know, I don't think he did. You know, I think he found the system that works, and he grew his channel substantial. And you know, hey, that's cool. Good for him. You know, like I said, Dylan is, you know, he's also doing a service out there. He's providing different content for drivers. So if he's, you know, however it is, it's the same thing with everybody else out there. You know, Gio's doing his way. Scott's got his. I got mine. Dustin's got his. We all have our own, and it's all about who resonates with who the best. So that's the whole thing. But yeah, I've done videos. I don't mind. You know, if you wanted to, I mean, if he called me up and said, "Hey Chris, you want to do another video soon?" I'd be like, "Yeah, why not?" But yeah, when it comes to it, like I said, I got no problems with Dylan whatsoever. And I wish other people would. I mean, whether you drive or not, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. It's more of the concepts of everything. And you know, I mean, I know he has driven. How much he does, I don't know. I mean, he sent me, you know, he's actually showed me things. Thanks, Paula. I'm actually going to be improving it soon, even more. I love live streaming. I love hanging out with everybody. I really do. It's just a lot of fun. Even though, Chelsea, you're inside right now, probably, I don't know what movie you're watching right now. You only asked because I heard. Tried to comment, ask questions, but he wouldn't answer. Okay. No, I've done quite a few videos. I think I've done like 10 or 12 videos on it. You cut my hair, you'll be feeling like you're in boot camp. No, I get my hair cut shorter. It hasn't been cut in over a month. It grows quick. Roy's 47. Okay. That's where I am. You're 50, Paula? I don't believe you. You look great for being 50 if you are. 47. I'm sorry. It was Roy who I was getting confused with. Scott's 42. Okay. See, so I knew somebody was 47. I couldn't think of who. Used to watch Dylan. Dylan used Video IQ. Yeah, you know what? That's Uber and Tampa. That's probably exactly what it was. And I know you talked about that on that live stream when we were all checking out Video IQ. And you know, anybody who has a YouTube channel, use vidIQ or TubeBuddy. I like vidIQ. Scott had a great thing on it. I just started using it, and you know, it seems that it works really well. And it's just a really cool thing because it just helps you be able to grow your channel and be able to reach more people, which means we can have more fun on the live streams, which is always a good time. Christmas Vacation. Oh, nice. I thought you were gonna say Home Alone 2. Means we are wise people. Hair grows quick on us Italians. Yes, it does. Every time I get my hair cut, everybody's like, holy crap, your hair grew that quick. Summer love. 41, but you look 30. Yeah, that's awesome. TubeIQ. TubeIQ is another one, yeah. vidIQ is so much better for the user, especially if you're numbers oriented. Trying TubeBuddy this month. Okay, yeah, let me know, because I watched Nick Nimmin also, and he uses TubeBuddy. He's a big one on it, and so is Brian G. Johnson and a couple of the other guys. And I just like learning the tips and tricks and that fun stuff. So you're Leo like Dave. I'm a Scorpio. What's my favorite tea? I love hot cinnamon spice. It's amazing. Hot cinnamon spice is, yeah, my favorite. And then I'd have to say frosted window pane is a good one as well. The Christmas tea is really good that I have. That's a specialty drink, or a specialty tea that we make at the shop specifically. So that's really cool. Dave hit 10K. Awesome. Well, congrats, Dave. I didn't see that. I think Dustin just hit 44K. His channel's exploding right now. He's doing awesome. But congrats to him as well too. Is that true? If you had at least 20 to 30,000, you get decent money on YouTube. Define decent. It really depends on, you know. Okay, when it comes to YouTube money, because I'm monetized, I make money on YouTube on ad revenue. It just depends on what you think is decent. 20 to 30,000 on my views and all that would be pretty freaking good. But yeah, I mean, it depends on what you. Dustin earns about 3K a month on 40. He makes more than that. I know he makes more than that. I'm not going to give the specifics unless he wants to share that. But I know it's more than that. Especially this month, he's exploded. Scorpio too, November 13th. I'm just a little before that, November 3rd right here. Cancer, our dangerous sign of the zodiac. Oh, how do we get on the signs, by the way? 30,000 though. 30,000 is pretty cool because you can do members. So it's very similar to Patreon. So if you do Patreon content, which I actually just launched, so if anybody wanted to become a Patreon member, I have different tiers. So if you guys want to check that out, you can, if you want to help support the channel, because yeah, there's a lot that goes into it and a lot of equipment and stuff. It's pretty crazy doing some YouTube and trying to elevate it to another level. But yeah, one of the cool things is when you do get 30,000 subs, you can do members. And it's very similar to Patreon, but it's tied right into YouTube's platform, and it's done right through YouTube. So that's a pretty interesting thing there. Getting a big old check of 109 next month. Hey, that's perfect. It's right around Christmas. Yeah, you know what? It really depends when it comes down to it with you ad revenue and stuff like that. Happy belated birthday. Thanks. You as well, Jim. You as well. Yeah, it really depends though on views. It really depends on ads. It just depends on a lot of different things because you know, you could be getting really good CPM, which is like the cost per 1,000 in ad revenue. You could have a really high CPM if people are if advertisers are requesting your channel or your requirements fall into their channel or whatever. Wait, I said that wrong. If your channel falls into the requirements of specific ads, there's a lot of different things behind it. I'm just kind of figuring out. Man Tampa, thank you. Thanks for the sticker. That's cool. Yeah, the stickers are really cool. You were in a cat fight last night. Seriously. I hope the cat didn't scratch you. And I'm going to pull a MCU reference right here. And anybody who didn't see Captain Marvel yet, shame. Spoiler alert. But that's how Nick Fury lost his eye. Your channel is going to make it big. They think the key is that you're smart and you have knowledge. Thanks. I hope, you know, I would love to hit 100K just to get the YouTube plaque and like I'll place it like right here. But no, you know what? I love it. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. But I really, like I always say, I enjoy the live streams and having fun because it's a really cool way just to interact and have some fun. And yeah, you know, hitting 100K and getting the ad revenue would be a lot of fun. I would love to hire an editor just to, you know, free up the time so I can do some other things. But hey, you know what? Yeah, you know, that's the other thing, you know, I enjoy sharing the knowledge that I get or gain, you know, my perspective. I got to say, probably me and Dustin's perspective is very similar. A lot of the times when we talk, it's pretty much right on par with each other. So that's why your entire day was ruined. Sorry to hear you scratched her. The pit bulls are fighting to see who gets the toad first. Oh boy. I'll edit and optimize the channel. Hey, if you want. That's what, yeah, I mean, I got vidIQ now. I'm working with it. It's pretty cool. I went back and I went back and watched the beginning part of your video. It's just that I have to go back in the older videos and do it. All the videos since then have followed suit and changed. So yeah, vidIQ is pretty cool. So anybody who does have a channel out there that's growing it, use vidIQ or wait until Scott posts his TubeBuddy on how that works. But I hope that it is. And then Paula, yeah, I hope you're feeling better. If you got scratched or anything, do you think you can sing Cold Hearted Snake or Forever Your Girl on the next live stream? Hopefully it's in squeak form too. And if you watched one of Paula's live streams from about 2 weeks ago, you'll know why. More people talk about a story, the more it's heard. Yeah. You can't sing though. Fire. Certain person that pick 5 of the highest and lowest performance videos. Go to any of my first videos for like the first, I don't know, my first like 30 or 40 videos. There was no views then. My channel, it took me from, my first video was October 4th. I believe it was October 4th last year, so 2018. It took me to March 20th to hit my first 100 subs. So I didn't have too many views before that. But yeah, one video just took right off, and 2 months later I hit 1,000 subs. And you know, the channel's continuing to grow. I just hit 4,450 or something. So, that's really awesome. It's amazing how much it's growing. I'm really thankful to everybody who you know, watches the channel and hits the subscribe button and then also hangs out. But it's just cool because it's just the ability to resonate with people, and you know, help them with answering questions or this, that, and the other things. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It took you 3 years to hit 1240. Hey, you said it so yourself. It's the niche, and then hopefully vidIQ will help there too. But yeah, I mean, and then you know, it's luck. A lot of it too. If you have a video that just blows up, like one of my videos, it was you know, honestly, I can't believe, I went back and looked at that video the other day, and I can't believe that video got as many views as it did. Because I went back, and it's funny because it's like here, like my head is chopped off right here on part of it. You know, the way I was talking, I was like real quiet, monotone and all that. And I'm like, I don't know how the hell that video got that good, that many views. And that's the video that really that launched it. And then I had a few other videos. And that's the other thing. It's the luck of how YouTube just promotes the video and however it gets promoted. So that's essentially really what it comes down to. I mean, I don't know really. Sometimes pole dancing is fun. Man, we're getting a pole in the bedroom. Just saying. But yeah, my first few videos, I can't believe how bad they were. Actually, it's funny because I was texting Dustin, and saying that he texted me back and he was like, "That's the exact same thing on my channels." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I didn't even know you removed all the videos that aren't rideshare related." Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I wish I could say more, but I don't even have like a big enough channel to say, yeah, this is how I can only say how I grew it. You know, I stuck to it. Consistency is key, 100%. First few videos are going to suck. Look at any YouTuber who has any good following. If they didn't delete their first few videos, which I hope they don't, because it just shows you what it used to be. And then it also shows that, you know, my first few videos sucked, and I don't know how they got views, which some of them did. I mean, and it's like, I don't know how they did, looking at it, but I'm thankful that they did, and I'm also thankful for them because it's the evolution of learning and then creating better content, and just learning everything around it. Yeah, exactly. It shows how a person grows, and it's very unique. What's going on? Sorry about that. My phone died, so now I'm actually in the house and is plugged in. So sorry about that. Katrina, thank you. I'm surprised that everybody is still on. Yeah, Chelsea, thank you, Chelsea, for keeping it going and letting everybody know. But sorry about that. Yes, my phone died and overheated in the car, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging since you guys were still on the thing. And sorry, I'm holding my phone. I don't have anything to do it. Once I get, like I said, once I get my studio set up, it's gonna be a lot better. Mine overheats all the time. Yeah, it was because I was in the truck and I had the heat on. So it's, not right now. I gotta let the, hold on, I gotta let it charge up first. Bacon. I'm not getting him. The phone is screwed up. Try reloading, I guess. I don't know. Try tapping your screen. Yeah, anytime you watch the video. Oh, anytime? That's really weird because, yeah, I don't know. That's what sucks about winter. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's once I get my studio set up, I'm gonna actually have like everything set up so I can do all the fun stuff, and not actually be in the truck and worry about anything like that with the battery running dead or anything like that. Yeah, streaming error, 100%. Love the info, but you don't drive, but love the videos. That's awesome, Katrina. Thank you for watching. Good night, Phone with Drones. If you do want to eat pizza, that's cool. We don't mind. Do we have more pizza?
It's mine.
Where did you get a medium or just slices?
I just got 2 slices.
Oh, that's BS. Was it Picasso's?
Bad.
Damn straight. Jealous. Close out the chat. During Christmas break. Supported, yeah, Uber. Picasso's, yes. Yeah, Picasso's is my favorite. There's quite a few. Yeah, no, it's back on, so anybody who is not able to watch, I guess try going out of the live stream and then back in. But yeah, I'm glad that it was able to resume. So yeah, if I know something like this ever happens again, it'll be able to resume, unless there's actual real technical difficulties where I have to end it. But yeah, other than that, any last few comments, questions, or otherwise crazy stuff? Because other than that, I am going to sign off pretty soon. Do we have any pizza over there that I can sneak out?
No.
I don't know if you heard that or not, but she said no. Thanks, Chelsea.
Probably didn't order Picasso's.
Should have got a medium or cinnamon sticks. Is the creator left? He's back. Got any LED strip lights in the truck? I have them underneath the seats. I'm actually looking at possibly doing them on the above here, so then during the night when I'm recording video, it's not going to be that glow, the IR glow. I'm actually going to try to get it so it's somewhat in color, so it'll look a little bit better, at least when I'm doing those. So yeah, if you want to look at the light bar that crosses over, Misson Uber has it in his, so it's pretty cool. Spend time with the missus or there will be trouble. You know what? She's very supportive of me doing the channel and all that stuff, so that's great. Especially since she's on the stream and she's sitting over there right now. Or if you want to come over and say hi, you can do that.
I'll stay over here. I'm good.
Okay, fine. Have a great one, Chris. Damn, no pizza. I know. Who's getting fired for this? Somebody is. Yeah, you're not allowed on the stream now. No, she's not. She's cool. She's awesome. She kept the stream going, yes. It was just good that I was able to tell her to let her know. Really like you, but support him 1,000%. It makes time. Yeah, I do. I try to. Partners get in the way on YouTube. Yeah, hopefully, you know, she's got a channel. Hopefully she puts some content on there soon. Huh? Well, because I'm looking at you. All right. Well, I'm going to get off. It's almost 11, at least where I am. So good night, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic evening and had a great Thanksgiving. Again, last few minutes. Just remember, if you don't have a dash cam yet, B2W Dash is on sale for 30%. I haven't seen anything on Van True, although I'm sure it probably will be sometime this week, especially with Cyber Monday coming up. So there's a lot of crazy things. So everybody out there, have a great night. You got the LEDs, nice. Everybody on here, thank you for staying on, hanging out, even during the intermittent break that we had. So it's going to be pretty interesting on the replay where it's going straight from there right to the kitchen. That'll be pretty unique. Donnie, what's going on? How's it going? Yeah, she already ate the pizza, though. I know where the bacon is at. All right, guys. Well, you have a great night. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers.